Welcome to Rap Dish, where we expose the industry and its tricks. I swear to God, my mama, stop playing with me.
This can actually help. There's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful features. The main one, it lets you access up to $750 before you get your paycheck, if you qualify, right? With Current, you get 4 features, like paycheck advance, fee-free overdraft, right? The bill card. I swear to God, my mama. Paycheck advance is my favorite. But if you focus on building credit, or you just want a smoother way to manage your money, this app handles everything. I actually like the app myself. That's why I partner with them. And right now, they giving my supporters $75 to anyone that sign up using this QR code and my link. Just scan it. If you scan this QR code, it'll take you straight to where you can create your account. Just go through the normal setup process. Enter your information. Order your current card. After you complete those steps, an option gonna pop up. Enter the promo code 607UNC. It unlocks a $75 bonus for free. Again, that's up to $750 early before you get your paycheck, if you qualify, and a chance to get $75 bonus. Stop playing on me. Welcome to Rap That, where we expose the industry and its tricks. I swear to God, my mama, stop playing on me. Listen, it's over. I swear to God, my mama, for Floyd Mayweather, mob ties, and P. Diddy, right? Listen, where do we start, right? Listen. Everybody know a lot of things happen, and when it happened, I'm the one that's yapping about it on GDP Vice Lord on Larry Davis. Stop playing with me. No, for real. I'm the one that's yapping about it when it's happening, because if it's happening, someone got to talk about it and explain to y'all what's really going on, right? And a lot of shit is going on that I don't think y'all know about, so I'm going to get straight into it. But one thing I'm going to say, listen, y'all familiar with 50 Cent, right? Everybody know 50 Cent, but y'all probably not familiar with 50 Cent when 50 Cent tried to do a boxing thing, right? 50 Cent was trying to do a boxing thing. He invested $1 million in Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather went to jail, got out, said, I don't want to deal with 50 no more, right? Listen, and 50 made a whole lot of statements he would take to the internet, right? He would challenge Floyd Mayweather to read, right? A Harry Potter book, right? Listen, I'm giving it real, right? He said that he could not read The Little Engine That Could, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. He was basically saying that Floyd Mayweather was retarded, was stupid, was dumb, was everything but smart, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. 50 Cent probably, well, I'm not gonna say probably. I heard from a valuable source that 50 Cent did in fact give him that money, right? But listen, but I heard and I know that 50 Cent didn't do the business correctly, because if he did, then they don't want me to say this, right? Listen, if 50 Cent did the business right, then Floyd Mayweather, listen, he would have did the contract. He would have completed it. Evidently, 50 Cent contract wasn't correct, because if it was correct, then it would have went through. But listen, we ain't gonna get deep into that, but we're gonna get deep into that, right? So Floyd Mayweather and 50 Cent will have an ongoing feud, right? Listen, before this, they was good. Everybody know this. Everybody know that 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather was good, right? This before, I don't know if y'all know, Floyd had a whole lot of run-ins with a lot of people. He had a run-in. No, Nelly took his beat. Let's just say that, right? But listen, we had a whole lot of things going on, and we know a whole lot of things about Floyd. But let's talk about Floyd. Y'all think y'all don't know? Y'all know Floyd tried to f Miss Piggy? Yeah. He was trying to mess with Miss Piggy gang, and listen. Oh, my fault. T.I., baby mama, Lil' King, mama, the ugly duckling. Right? Listen, he was trying to mess with her at this particular time. Right? 50 Cent knew this. Everybody knew this. But 50 Cent decided to troll after T.I. get into a fight with Mayweather and allegedly win. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Boxing and fighting is two different things, right? Allegedly, T.I. pressed the out of Floyd and whooped him, right? And listen, I heard this from some people, and plus y'all seen the clip on the internet. It was on the internet. Y'all probably can still clip it up now, right? Because it's out, right? So if y'all watch this, y'all go ahead and clip it up now for me so people can know I ain't right when I say it, it's facts. This actually happened, right? T.I. put hands on Floyd Mayweather, right? Over the ugly duckling, right? But listen, this is about Floyd, right? Floyd will go on to make $720 million. He will go on to make $720 million, never giving 50 Cent that $1 million back. Fast forward to now, all right? Listen, he will be one of the highest paid boxers in history, right? He will be one of the highest paid entertainers in history. He will be the first one to go broke. Stop playing with me. Floyd Mayweather is broke. He got no money, right? Listen, a lot of people don't know this, and I'm gonna tell you how it happened, right? Because listen, Floyd just filed a case, right? He's suing somebody for allegedly stealing $100 million from him, right? But this person had receipts, right? And he was claiming that Floyd been going broke for a long time, right? And one thing that he did have, he had receipts. And when you got receipts, you gotta kind of like gotta bleed the receipts. So Floyd Mayweather lifestyle is so high that he have to pawn things to be afford to live his normal day-to-day life, right? I'm keeping it real. He said that 4 watches was stolen, right? But, you know, this particular friend provided text messages of Floyd knowing that he pawned them to give Floyd the money. Floyd had to pawn his watches just to live his lavish lifestyle. So all the money y'all see on the internet when he's stacked up like that was just from pawning his watches, right? Floyd been broke for a long time. A lot of people don't know this, but a lot of people act like they do. Let me tell you this, right? Floyd go broke because he try to shine too much. Try to buy everything, try to shit on everybody. He want to be the greatest, and that's why you broke now, right? You ain't got nothing. You poor. Right? But listen, he stepped back out the fight, and the moment he did that, 50 Cent would take to the internet. All right? Listen, and you know when 50 Cent take to the internet, it be some real tight shit, right? But listen, I'm gonna say this. That relationship is over. They not friends no more. But 50 Cent still gonna do what 50 Cent gonna do, right? He offered to help Floyd. Listen, but I just wanna know if y'all know how easy it is to go broke from $720 million, right? Let me tell you how easy it is, right? Cost of living. See, I'm gonna say this. You've been trained since a child to work and get, right? So if Floyd not working, he not getting. He live his life spending as if he working, right? So when he quit working, he's still spending, and sometimes that catch up. Nope. All the time that catch up and you're right back broke. Because the way they design the cost of living, you're gonna go broke regardless of what you do, right? Unless you learn financial literacy. And I heard Floyd was illiterate, right? He was dumb, he was stupid. He could not learn financial literacy. He didn't know shit. He should have stayed with 50. But listen, I'm gonna say this. That's why sometimes you'll take the big amount, right? You should take the smallest amount, because the smallest amount will get you there a little bit slower, but you will learn more, right? Look, Floyd, look at him now. Now he's the stupidest boxer of all times, right? He started off the greatest fighter of all times, right? I mean, he fought good, but now he's poor. And listen, I'm gonna say this. His poor, everybody watching his poor is different, right? Man, his poor ain't y'all poor, right? He ain't just piss poor. His name Floyd Mayweather. He can get money from anybody. Okay, we understand that. But he still fumbled the bag, right? He fumbled the ball, right? But did he actually fumble the ball? I can't say he did, right? I can just say this, that the government designed the money to where it always go back to its rightful owners. That's why you can't live off the money. Y'all probably understand that. You got to live off your creation. Floyd should have been creating. Floyd wasn't creating another Floyd. I ain't seen another Floyd, gang. Listen, if we had another Floyd to watch, then your old ass wouldn't have to fight. But you got to fight simply because you didn't invent another Floyd. Because you wanted to be the highest paid boxer of all times, right? And now, you're the brokest boxer of all time, right? But listen, I don't know if y'all understand this, right? And everybody, they talk about it, right? But if Floyd Mayweather going broke is something new, then I can understand. But everybody watching this know this ain't nothing new. This is what happens in the industry, right? Listen, everybody watching this, y'all probably got a dream to probably be in the industry, to do something, right? Just to understand this, right? You need to be the person that push your objective, because the label, the industry, they all the same. They pushing their agenda, so you have to protect your own agenda and understand when you playing in this game, you have to understand the rules. Floyd didn't understand the rules, right? Floyd was too busy trying to shit on this, right? And he didn't shit on himself. Right, listen, I'm keeping it real, because he didn't say this. He was the highest paid fighter. So how the highest paid fighter gonna go broke, right? And listen, and everybody keep doing this and letting 50 Cent win. 50 Cent gonna win forever because 50 Cent, only thing he do is play with the emotions, right? He don't give a fuck about Floyd. He don't give a fuck about what's going on. He gave you $1 million. You ain't do what you're supposed to do. He waited for you to slip up. You slipped up. There you go, right on you. So what can you do? Listen, Floyd Mayweather have yet to make a statement, right? But he claimed that the person that was stealing his money, that allegedly stole $100 million from him, that was convicted on several charges, Floyd Mayweather said, yo, I didn't even know he was ever convicted of a felon, right? I didn't know that he did these things. And that was cap, because Floyd wrote the court, right, to ask that man to get a lower sentence. He asked the judge to get that man a lower sentence, right? But then he thought that he can say that he didn't know that the man was convicted of a felon. It don't make sense. But it just goes to show you that no matter what you do, right, you got to protect yourself, right? This man wasn't doing nothing at this time. Yo, he did a lot of shit in his past, but Floyd Mayweather tried to use that man's past against him. Now look at Floyd, right? Look at Floyd. Floyd don't understand now what's really going on, and now that he don't understand what's really going on, he's poor again. And he's looking for another fight, right? Y'all know how it go. Fight, right? Get money, spend it, fight again. Fight, get money, spend it, fight again. It's the system, right? You will never be wealthy, Floyd. You'll always be rich. And rich is up and down, right? It's just up and down. Rich, don't nobody want to be rich. Rich is just up and down. And Floyd, listen, you are to the boxing league, right? And I'm gonna say this, call my mom. You took $1 million from 50 Cent and lost 170 million playing games, right? Because everybody wanna play. But listen, everybody playing games, right? Listen, there's an app called Free Cash, right? Listen, it's free cash when you play this app. You can play this game, download this app, and get free cash. And you can play a whole lot of games. You can pick the games you play. You can, different games, play different amounts, right? And you can make this money from sitting down on your couch doing nothing, right? All you gotta do to get $10 free is download this QR code right here, right? And that's gonna take you to the, place where you can download the app and you can start playing games, right? Because I know you ain't doing nothing but sitting on your couch anyway, right? But the fall of money, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. We see a lot of people get money, right? They get money, they become celebrities, and then they broke again, right? AB was one of them, right? Y'all saw that. Y'all saw AB, Adrian Broner, right? Y'all saw him, right? He was rich, he was famous, right? And then he just started getting drunk, acting a fool, and lost all the money, right? Y'all don't see that's coming right back. It's the same repeat, the same thing about to happen. He ain't learned shit. Whatever he learned, he's still raising his stomachs up on the internet kissing men. He haven't learned shit. That's the problem. People go through stuff and they still have not learned. Adrian Broner will be right back in Vegas on the corner begging for change. I guarantee you that, because you cannot change a person. Once a person already decided they don't want to learn, then they never gonna learn, right? Listen, they believe in luck. That, oh, this time I got it. So they don't even try to protect themselves, right? What I mean by protect themselves, they don't try to protect their mind. They don't give a fuck about their mind. Just on the internet, not even protecting his liver. I'm surprised he still got one as much as he drink, right? But most of that shit plays. But I'm gonna say this, ain't nobody playing, right? Because at the end of the day, you gonna be the one getting played, and Dean the Great playing you anyway. I look at Dean like a slave master. For real, listen, I'm gonna say this. I don't think, well, I'm gonna tell you 100%. 100%, Dean would not be going up like that if it weren't for AB. Everybody watched that to watch AB. AB is the one that is, he's super famous, right? He like famous of famous. He's world champion famous, right? And Dean the Great just famous for getting knocked the fuck out, right? Listen, I don't know. But I'm gonna say this, it comes a time, right, where you gotta understand that you have to take the money that you got and build something, right? You guys not building brands, right? A lot of you artists out there, y'all got big songs, we don't even know the f y'all is. Just imagine if y'all heard a Sexy Red song but couldn't put a face with it, right? So listen, branding is everything, because with all else fail, the brand will still be able to bring in income, right? But then y'all sell the brand. And it just don't make sense, gang. And that's why I'm saying, artists and money, it probably don't go together. Listen, I just know this. I know that I looked on the internet and I saw a finally doing a school for the rappers to teach them something, and Soulja Boy is doing it. Listen, Soulja Boy, a lot of people don't like Soulja Boy. I can't say too much bad about Soulja Boy, right? Because Soulja Boy was the first to do a lot of shit for real, right? He was the first to make the millions off the ringtone, right? And then come back and he owned all that. Did the beat, did everything, right? And Soulja Boy been good for a long time, right? So I would suggest that people probably want to join whatever he doing, if it's for real. Because a lot of times, welcome to Rap That, where we expose the industry and its tricks. A lot of times, people talk the good game. You will see a lot of artists, right? And don't confuse success with know-how. Right? That's what I mean. A lot of people be in positions, and they are placed in these positions by people so they don't really deserve these positions, though they talented, right? Because you remove the system from them, their talent becomes nothing, right? So you gotta understand this. In the music business is 99% business, is only 1% music. That's why artists don't understand that, and a lot of artists end up being fucked over. And when it comes to boxing or entertainment or anything like that, you got to understand who's controlling it. It's controlled by the Jews, right? And listen, what I mean by that is you ain't got no win in distribution, right? Unless you build a distribution platform, right? But it's hard to build a distribution platform. A lot of people can't do that, right? Listen, I know what I know, and I understand that people lose for reasons that you can't explain, because ain't nothing supposed to be for sale anyway. Just imagine what happened, right? These just stole the trees. They stole the trees and sold us the fruit, right? These then stole and conquered the water and bottled it for us, right? They have took the land that was placed here by the Creator and charge you a fee to stand on it. So I'm not gonna sit here and suggest that it's correct, right? But I will say this, if you already know the rules of the game, you better play them the way they're supposed to be played, right? Because a lot of times you end up being played. Welcome to Rap That, where we expose the industry and its tricks, right? Floyd went broke for a reason. Only one reason, cost of living, right? It should be no cost of living, right? Because who are we paying to live? Everything was here before humans got here. So why is it a cost of living? I'm confused, right? But it's something I'm not confused about, and y'all about to be confused about, because when I heard about this, I went crazy. Because mob ties is over. Finesse is about to get out that deal, because Junior about to go to jail. Yeah, so mama, listen, I'm going to say this. I'm going to take y'all back, right? I'm going to take y'all back to Allstar JR. y'all know his case. Y'all know it, right? Ben 10 was minding his own business, right? When he saw JR. I talk about Junior. When he saw Junior, Junior convinced him to run up on Allstar JR in a public place. Ben 10 will then attack him and get shot for it and paralyzed and trolled by everybody. Even Mimo 600 had something to say. He ain't been 600 in a long time. So everybody got a problem with you when you're shot in the wheelchair, right? So listen, I'm gonna say this. Everybody probably looked at that like, yo, Allstar JR shouldn't have got charged, right? Because everybody know that Junior sent them on that hit. He was a target. But the problem is this. He stood over him, and I say this all the time. He stood over him, and he spit on him. And he clicked the gun until he couldn't click no more. Though that could have been adrenaline rushing, the police don't look at it like that. It's called an overkill, right? But they can't leave nobody out. So they looked at everything, and y'all don't know what's about to happen, but I'm gonna tell y'all what's about to happen. Junior about to get indicted. Ben 10 about to get indicted. I'm keeping it real. And everybody know, the only person that can help Ben 10 is NBA YoungBoy, because he good with Trump. He good with the feds, because he is the feds, right? So he can help Ben 10. But I don't think there's no help for Ben 10 or Jay or Junior. They going down together. Because I don't think y'all know how the government works. The moment Allstar JR went on the internet and made that, the Ben 10 challenge, and then I made the locked up challenge. I'm locked up, they won't let me out. Right? And Ben 10 gonna make the I need to walk again challenge. Right? Because everybody in this situation now is up. Right? They done lost everything they could possibly lose with one move. Right? And listen, I'm gonna say this. I don't like to say this, but at least Honeycomb Brady's not that dumb. I just seen him in a go-kart with Big Junior. Right? Well, yeah. He knew for sure. He told Lil Junior, you go get mob ties and you can't have none of Rap-A-Lot. Build you something else. Right? Because Junior not even his real son. Everybody know. Everybody used to know that I was gonna say it, everybody know that Junior not his real son. Who don't know that? Everybody know that. But people don't even care, because you gotta look at this, right? Rap-A-Lot put on a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying, out of Texas, right? They brought you a lot of artists out of Texas, gang. But why you think right now they don't have no artists out of Texas, right? Because they destroyed every artist out of Texas. You gotta look at this, gang. Scarface, Mr. Scarface, broke, right? You can't find one artist that was signed to JR that still got some money. Can't find one of them. And I'm talking about Big JR. I'm talking about Prince. Come on, Jay Prince. You can't find not one person that was signed to him that got some money. Not one person. But people don't look at it like that. People look at it totally different. But I look at it like this, gang. They like, what kind of charge can the feds charge them with? Now, first of all, it's public information, right? Even Junior, and I'm talking about Allstar JR, they didn't went to the internet and posted that it was a quote unquote hit, right? The feds have seen the footage of them attacking, right? But listen, y'all probably like, well, Junior not in it. We ain't see him do nothing. Well, the feds don't gotta see you do nothing. They understand who calling the shots. They understand that you getting that done because you said it, right? You opened your mouth basically without saying nothing, because all the feds gotta do is prove intent. So I'm just gonna keep it real. Allstar JR is facing 109 years, right? Listen, they charged him for being paralyzed, right? Committing, spinal or brain injury. That's more time, right? And it's like, if he get 109 years, right, and they charge them with a conspiracy, right? Because they got a conspiracy, they can get conspiracy to commit bodily harm too, right? Because I don't know if y'all know this, right? Say this, and it's true. Say and FBG Butter then was locked up for this before. So say if I go on a drill with my homeboy, we go on a drill together, we do what we do, they'll charge me with that murder. I'm keeping it real. See, a lot of people know this because we together. We was doing this together. So he get on something that we was doing. So I'm charged with his murder. That's how that. A lot of people know how it go. So when it comes to what's really going on, JR could definitely be charged because he was there. He was there. When I'm talking about JR, I'm talking about Junior. I'm talking about Junior. If I'm talking about JR, I'm gonna say Allstar JR. They both JR to me because they juniors. They should have knew sooner that if you go around in Texas, you're gonna be locked up for a long time. And everybody know you can't really play in Texas like that because in Texas game, I think they still hanging out there, right? I don't know if they is, but here's the thing. Now, they didn't drop paperwork saying it's a investigation, right? Listen, it's an investigation. The investigation is on Ben 10 and mob ties, right? For whatever reason, right? And y'all gonna watch this play out, and y'all gonna watch it play out the worst way it could ever play out because y'all don't understand this, but I'm gonna tell y'all this, and y'all gonna really understand this when I say this. He was in a cell with Finesse 2 times, so that means Junior a felon. That means he didn't did this before. And listen, I'm gonna say this. One thing about the government, they not really playing like if you did this before, then they gotta get down upon you, right? So it ain't looking good for them. It ain't looking good for Allstar JR. It ain't looking good for Ben 10, and it most definitely ain't looking good for mob ties, right? But I'm gonna tell you one thing about it. It's still looking good for Rap-A-Lot. Because Rap-A-Lot keep themselves so far away from it, right? There's one thing you gotta know. Even though y'all don't know if y'all know this, but if you in Texas, you know this. That boy got a house in the hood, gang. He took a space in the hood, a lot where he grew up there, and built the mansion there. And I'm talking about Prince, right? And there don't nobody touch it, even when he ain't there, right? So I'm just saying that you gotta understand that some people still in their community and still 10 toes down, and they understand about the streets. So he understood that to get his Rap-A-Lot. Because if he had Rap-A-Lot, he would have destroyed Rap-A-Lot right here in this very moment because mob ties is over, right? Because he's a fool. Everything he done did right now has been, what orders have he put out? What have mob ties did? The biggest thing mob ties did was Finesse 2 times. Y'all got Honeycomb Brady over there. What y'all doing with him? He still dressed like man, that boy dressed poor. I'm keeping it real. Listen, and I like Honeycomb Brady, but he look dirty. He like he ain't eating over there. Listen, I don't think nobody eats over there, right? Because all the food stuck in that nerd. I'm keeping it real. Who eats over there? Nobody eats. Y'all think Honeycomb Brady eating? Put it in the comments. Listen, I ain't even seen nobody eat over there. Listen, I ain't no hater. I ain't no hater. I ain't gonna get online and like they never helped nobody get famous. They helped a lot of people get famous, right? But mob ties or Rap-A-Lot never got anybody no money. Just look at their grades, gang. Look at everybody they have from Texas, gang. Right? Ain't no way Scarface is their biggest. Ain't no way. You Google him right now. You Google him, put in his net worth, 100,000. Who's in the streets got more money than this, right? And you guys think about it, gang. Like you don't take care of your artists, you don't take care of your label, so you gonna get taken care of. One of these days, y'all didn't know this. I'm telling you like this. When it comes to Rap-A-Lot, it don't fall too far from the tree because they've been taking their artists' money for a long time. So you can imagine what Finesse 2 times going through, right? But listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Everybody going through a lot of shit, but one person going through a lot of shit about to get caught the fuck right back up. P. Diddy is in trouble again. Stop playing on me. Listen, first of all, when won that money with Diddy and bought a house out the country, I kind of figured like, yo, Diddy is dangerous, right? Because like she running from him. So if she running from him and she understand that Diddy is dangerous, I wanted the government to understand the same thing, right? I'm gonna say this, the case they just had him on, they took a whole lot of money from Diddy and a whole lot of resources, right? Listen, and what he got was good. But I don't know if y'all know this, but this is what they do. A lot of times you go to jail, you get sentenced, and then the day before you come home, they file new charges on you in a whole nother precinct for a whole nother thing, right? And this is what's happening with Diddy. So y'all not finna see Diddy for a long time. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Did y'all know this? That since the situation and since that trial, several other people have filed charges, right? Alleging that Diddy dated them, right? Even the man is in the penitentiary right now. He actually won the case for the same thing, right? So there's a lot of people that's coming up right now saying that Diddy did these things to him. So Diddy won't be coming home, right? Listen, it's sad to say a lot of people looking forward to Diddy coming home, but Diddy will be charged again, right? And this time, I don't think it's gonna be the same thing over there because he ain't got the money that he had, right? Because this is directly individuals stating that Diddy drugged them, and then, I wanna lick you up and down. Diddy got freaky. Listen, I got a play for you, and all you gotta do is play some games. I'm talking about get some free cash with free cash. I'm talking about as soon as you sign up, you use my code, they're gonna get you $10 for free. I swear to God on mama. And you can earn up to $200 in one pay period. Listen, you can earn how much you want to earn. You can do what you want to do at free cash. That's what I got on mama. A lot of people that signed up, a lot of people that played free games, and a lot of people that won free cash. You earn free cash, and the app is free. Download it, right? Use this QR code, like I said, use the QR code, or is a link in my bio right now for free cash. Listen, I know you need some free cash, gang, and you want to play some free games. Free games?